Hi, this is Chili, and this is a quick guide on how to do Day 3 of the Predator's Advanced minigame. If you haven't already watched the videos for the previous days, I highly recommend watching those as I explain the basic strategy and how to play. This level should be fairly easy for most players to get all the rewards once you understand what to prioritise. As I mentioned in the Day 1 video, you won't always start with the same amount of stamina, and you can see in the top left that we're starting level 3 with only 10 stamina. We also start with 3 level 1 stamina potions, and the same 2 item generators that we saw in level 2. An important thing to note is, as tempting as it may be, only starting with 10 stamina, you do not want to combine or use these 3 starting stamina potions with each other. Combining items in this level before you have to can be very detrimental and make it very difficult for you to reach maximum rewards. The first thing I would recommend doing is use the starting item generators to unlock these 2 cobwebbed items just above the middle stamina potion. I'd recommend starting off with the basic forge, and once you have 2 tree branches or sticks, you can combine them, and you'll see here that I've unlocked some cobweb versions of the item generators that will allow me to go up to the next level. Then I'm going to use this gear chest that came from the bag, and I'm going to get either 2 sewing kits or 1 of these bits of scrap metal to combine with this one up here, and you'll see that that unlocks me the next level of the generators, allowing me to take them both to level 5, which means that now whenever I use them to generate an item, I'll be using my stamina efficiently. After you do this, you'll see that I've also uncovered 2 stamina potions. These stamina potions here are also in the first column and in the last column of this level, and it's the reason why you don't want to combine the basic stamina vials you start with at the very beginning. As you go through the level and unlock these 2 in the first, middle, and last columns, then you'll use the basic stamina vials that you begin with to combine your way up to a premium stamina vial, which is level 3 and will give you back 50 stamina. As you can see now, I'm at a much more comfortable amount of stamina. Once you've done this, the next thing to do is to just combine your way through the remaining cobwebbed items. I'm going to start doing that here, starting with the advanced gear chest, and I'm going to work my way through what's left. You can see here that I've unlocked 2 more stamina vials, so I'm going to use this one in the same column to get another level 3 stamina potion. And by the end of this process, you end up with a very, very large amount of stamina, around 150, because of the 3 vials that you've used. This makes this level a bit more comfortable than the other levels, and leaves a little bit more room for errors or making mistakes after you've already got through the starting portion. I'm just going to continue combining my way until I unlock everything. So you can see here, I've now got all 3 stamina vials and used them, and I'm just under 150 stamina. It also gets me enough bombs to make myself a level 3 bomb barrel. You'll see that when I use this level 3 bomb barrel, the damage at the top jumps straight to level 1 because it's the exact amount of damage needed. And as soon as I do something else on the level, I'll immediately receive more quests because I've reached a higher level. So I'm just going to generate another thing here, and you'll see I've now got 3 quests. All of these quests are for things that are generated by the weapon tempering station generator, so I'm just going to use this generator for now, and I'm going to complete quests. This level, once you get to this point, is fairly easy as long as you prioritize gold quests when they show up. After a couple quests, you can see here I've got a gold quest for the next level of chestplate after this one that's cobwebbed here, which is quite nice because it means that I'll be able to use both the cobwebbed chestplate items here. So I'm going to combine my way up to that just quickly, and then I'll complete that gold quest for a large amount of damage. The rest of this level is fairly straightforward. As far as I can tell, there aren't any guaranteed gold quests, and you might get extremely unlucky and not have gold quests show up, and if you do, you may need to replay the level. But once you get through the start and get the 150 stamina, it's fairly straightforward, and there isn't too much else to do. If you would like to, I'm actually going to continue playing this level, and you're most welcome to join me for this. Otherwise, this is essentially the end of the tutorial, because from here you just do gold quests until you reach level 5 and the maximum rewards. If this guide helped you, please leave me an upvote, and I will return tomorrow with a guide for day 4. Otherwise, if you want to continue watching, I'm going to continue playing and just play through this level. I'm going to be aiming for all of the gold quests, and gold quests, as far as I can tell, you just receive randomly through playing. Again, I'm going to try not to merge things unless I absolutely have to, which means that it's going to get very cluttered very quickly. Now I just need one more scrap metal, and I can complete this quest. That's nice. And now all of my quests remaining are for weapons, so I'm going to ignore the clothing generator, and I'm just going to generate weapons. It looks like I just need a level 6 sword, one under this one, to get that gold quest. So I'm just going to spam that generator a bunch and get a whole heap of items. Combine them up. Now I've reached a level 5, so I just need one more level 5 sword to get the level 6 sword for that quest. I'm getting some lucky drops with this item generator, which is very nice. There we go. And now I've completed that quest, got myself a level 2 stamina potion. That's very nice. There's a red quest at the top now, and these red quests are unique because you can see there's a number underneath Baden's icon there, and that's the number of generators that I can use, or generations that I can do. I'm getting quite unlucky here, but there we go. I only had 4 more items that I could generate before that quest would vanish, and these quests also deal more damage than a normal quest for that item would. So it's always worth doing those ones when they appear. I'm just going to keep combining, just to prove the point that you can fairly easily reach level 5. Assuming, of course, you get good quests. I think here I'm going to go for that weapon quest. It looks like I need a level 4 and a level 5. So I'm going to combine my way up there. There's another level 4. Now I just need to get a level 5 back. And oh, there's another level 5. Anyway, that's that quest done. Oh, I've got a quest here that I should be able to do, assuming that I don't keep getting surprise helmets. There we go. Wonderful. And I've made it all the way to level 4, and I still have 43 starting stamina, which is a very comfortable amount. You can see that for level 4, I've done 762,000 damage out of 1,000,000, which means I'm already 3/4 of the way there by the time I get to this point. So I'm 3/4 of the way to maximum rewards, and I've barely used just over 2/3 of my remaining stamina. I'm going to continue generating here to complete that middle quest that I've got. And it looks like I've got some quests for some more knives. So I'm going to combine from this generator, complete one of those. I haven't received as many gold quests in this playthrough as I have in previous playthroughs, which is kind of nice because it hopefully should allow me to demonstrate that even if you get unlucky, you still have a fairly good chance of completing the level just because of how much stamina you get given once you get through the start. What else do I need? It looks like just clothing at this point, so I've got enough for that quest. Weapon quest I can immediately complete. Now I've got a quest for a pistol. I haven't been able to use this cobweb pistol up here just yet, but that's okay. Maybe I'll get a cannon quest. Maybe I won't. It seems to be completely RNG. I did receive a cannon quest in my last playthrough, so it is possible. I assume that all of the gold quests are possible to receive, assuming that the generators for those items are present in the level. And from what I can tell, playing through level 3, there's no guaranteed ones like there are in level 2. Also, very interesting, the discovery that Companions mode has different guaranteed quests. I thought that was very interesting, and actually, if you're still here at this point in the video, let me know what you think about that in the comments. As you can see here, I'm very close to hitting level 5, and I just upgraded my way to get enough bombs for another bomb barrel, and that should push me over. As you can see, I'm well over the limit for level 5, which is maximum rewards. Obviously, if you want to get a very good score and try and go for a leaderboard position, then you could keep playing the event, you could try other things, but I'm actually just going to leave this here because I want to use all my stamina and then finish the video. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the fact that Companions has guaranteed quests that Classic doesn't. I think that's rather interesting. Maybe because as they're pushing newer players to the Companions version of the game when they first install, they're trying to make Companions more noob-friendly, perhaps, so that people that play Companions have an easier time and therefore a more enjoyable experience. Or maybe they just think that, you know, they need a bit of a handicap since they're probably newer to the game. Anyway, as you can see, I've run out of supplies, but I have reached maximum rewards for the level. And you can see down there, my highest damage is actually over double what I got in this playthrough. That was just luck, because I got some good gold quests, so if you want to try and get a leaderboard position, like I've got, then you might need to play through a few times to get the gold quests. Again, if you've watched this whole thing, thank you. Let me know. Comment down in the comments and let me know what your favourite drink is. Anyway, that's going to be it for day 3, and I'll be back tomorrow with the guide for day 4. Thank you for sticking through this whole thing if you have. I appreciate you, and have a wonderful day.